Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to part 3 of the body shell series, where I'm going to show you some body shells that I've got that are going to become future creations. So first up, I show you the Rover P5B hearse. As you can see, I've already cut the windows out. They're not exact, they're as close to the frame as possible, and then all I need to do is just fold them down. Absolutely beautiful car. So I'm going to paint the grille up in black. The front of this like little crest bit is going to have like a little bit of red vinyl on there. The headlights, top and bottom, are just going to have a round chrome vinyl strip on. I am going to cut the front window out, but as you can see, there's quite a significant curve here from the front of the window as it comes round. I can show you that. Yeah, so as you can see, there's quite a curve there. So obviously once I cut that out and then glue in a piece of clear styrene window in there, I'm not going to make this one fast. This one is going to have a 55 turn brushed in it, so it's going to be nice and slow, nice crawler type style. It will have the black rims. And that, my friends, is the first body shell of part 3. So next up I have Ford Popular 100E. Absolutely fantastic car. 205mm wheelbase. It's got the similar sort of headlights to the Austin A40 Mark 1. But yeah, the petrol cap's quite proud. Yeah, made by Camtech. Ford 100E. Now this one is, I'm going to paint this one up. I've decided I'm going to paint this one up in a pastel colour. That would be in a period correct colour for the year that the car was produced. Late 50s, early 60s. So we've got that baby. So next up we have a 1960s Volkswagen Beetle. So again, this is a 204mm wheelbase body shell. Absolutely gorgeous. I say it's an early 60s one because of the shape of the lights at the back. Whereas like if it had been a later Beetle, it would have had like the big chunky lights. But this one is going to get built up. And I'm not going to do this as a Herbie style. I'm not going to paint it in white. I'm not going to give it a rag top, and it's not going to have the red, white and blue sticker up the front and down. I'm just going to do this maybe in Volkswagen Mars Red, which is a beautiful colour. I know it's a beautiful colour because I used to have a racing lawnmower in that colour. Unless there's no pictures to show you of that. But yeah, that's the Beetle. So next up, I'm going back to another Ford. This one is a Ford Zephyr Mark II. Now this is a 4-door shell. You see very faintly in the back there, you see the front door and then the back door. But yeah, this car, again a 205mm wheelbase. The detailing on it is pretty fantastic. And I think this should go in maybe a pastel salmon pink sort of colour. Absolutely gorgeous. I think this is an early 60s car as well. So again, fantastic motor. No, just a number on there, 543. Oh, it said on the other side it says Zephyr. So yep, Zephyr. Absolutely gorgeous car. Okay. Those ones. Now the next ones I'm going to show you are 2 body shells exactly the same. It wasn't buy one get one free. I bought one for a friend of mine, Colin, and he decided that he didn't want it. So I don't know why. He just he wanted it at the time, and then I suppose when it came to the crunch, he didn't want it. So I'll show you the first one. It is a van, and it is a Ford, and it is the Ford Transit Van Mark 1. Now this one is a 210mm wheelbase body shell. Now my Volkswagen Transporter is a 210mm wheelbase, and this is a 210mm wheelbase, but this version is the Super Van, made by Ford. Designed and built by Terry Drury Racing for Ford of Britain truck sales. This was released in 1971. So yeah, absolutely iconic. This would have been painted in white. So now polycarbonate is not my friend when it comes to me cutting them out and getting the paint to stick on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask someone else, an expert that's good at polycarbonate shells, and I'm going to ask him if he would be kind enough to cut this out and paint it for me. I'm also going to send him the chassis with the body posts on it, so he will be able to line it up perfect. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. I've got one in a standard like this one. It comes with the window masks as well, see there, and it comes with the stickers. So that one needs to go in white. Now the other one that I've got, which is exactly the same, this one has a set of martini stickers to go with it. So, ooh, 69, dinner for two. Oh, we go up that way. Yeah, full transit, 69. I don't know what they were thinking when they done those stickers. But, yeah, Valvoline, Telefonica, whatever that is. I think they spelt movie star wrong. There's an E in there somewhere. But yeah, this is the other full transit super van, and I think this one should go in maybe like a baby blue sort of colour. But yeah, two full transit van super vans, Mark 1s, both exactly the same. They are going to get the treatment. Now, next up, I have a Cody pickup. This shell is not perfect. It's ideal for banger racing. It's got quite a few nodules and marks on the body, but that's not a problem because I'm still going to cut this out, and I'm going to put a 12 turn brushed in this one. So this one is going to be a fast brushed van. I'd even thought about cutting a little hole out there and putting some red flaps in there, so as it drives along in the wind, the flaps will open. But yeah, that one is just an American style pickup. Absolutely beautiful shell. I could do that in a rusty, dusty sort of browny red oxide colour, and then I wouldn't worry about the paint coming off because it'd just be primer. Okay, so that's the pickup. Now, have I saved the best till last? I don't know. Let's have a look at it, shall we? I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends, Romans, countrymen, the 1957 Chevy. Ooh, I hear you all say. Look at that, superb bit of detailing on that. Now this one is a 250mm long wheelbase body shell. I bought this one when I bought the 61 Impala. So I've had this shell for a couple of years now. I still haven't cut it out. But what I'm going to do is, when I do cut this one out and I put it on the Grasshopper chassis, I'm not going to use the paddle tyres on the back and the skinnies up front. The choice of wheel and tyre that are going to go on this one, because the Grasshopper uses the CW01 gearbox, I'm going to use the Subaru Brat wheels, rear and front, because that way they'll both be the same height, they'll both be the same width, and they'll both be the same style. But I think I'm open to colours on this one. If there's anyone out there that could tell me what sort of colour scheme this should go in, I'm not going to do it in black. Like Henry Ford once said, you can have any colour car you want as long as it's black. Well, I'm not going to go with black on this one. I had thought about doing the bottom half in baby blue, the top half in TS7 racing white, and the roof in baby blue. And then that way you'd have blue, white, blue, and then the white wheels. So, yes, absolutely fantastic body shell. It just oozes charm. I've seen quite a few of these in real life, and they are just fantastic motors. They are so long and they are so gorgeous. So yes, that needs to be done in a proper period colour for the car, for the year, for 57. Okay, so that is going to be it for my body shell series for part 3. Please do join me again for part 4, when I'll show you some more body shells, and also what my plans are to cut those out and mount them on the chassis. They're not all going to be CW01s. There is going to be another couple of shells in there that I'm going to cut and shut to fit onto a G601. Okay, thank you all very much for joining me. In the description box to this video is an email for myself. For anyone that wants to get in touch with me, please do write to me. Give me your full name, your full postal address, and I will send you some of my channel logos if that's what you do so require. Okay, thank you all very much for joining me, and I'll catch you all up very soon in part 4. Bye for now.